So good morning. It is March 1st, 2021, and I figured that today would be a good day for me to start documenting a lot of my daily and monthly goals, weekly goals, whatnot. The first happens to start on a Monday, so what a good way to start on um, a monthly regimen as on the first on a Monday. Really, no excuses. It's easy to keep track. It's easy to understand that everything, my way I'm doing my this journey, it's going to be set on Monday through Sunday, so it's easier now that the first is on a Monday. But I'm basically going to just document what I do this month and see what we come up with. That's basically the idea. I have no idea of what I'm really doing. Just going to figure this out. I just wrote down daily goal for March, and I do, like today, one of my things I want to do is I want to germinate some seeds because I'm going to do some gardening again this year, and I'm going to learn from last year. I want to see what I can do with this year. Start taking my workout a bit more serious, get my jogs in more. Helps me for my creative, I don't know, my creative ideas, my creative process. I enjoy going on my walks, my jogs, and then also this character I created was I have to do the opposite of what I did to create that character, which was my whole idea for the character was do nothing, or do as little as nothing in the character's world, not in my real world. So when I create this character, try to figure out what nothing gets you, and obviously nothing gets you nothing, but it still gets you a character that I was able to. Okay, so it was a pretty good weekend. I had this last one in February, and we did between going to watch a live performance for something I hadn't done in a year. Got to watch Jeremy Piven and company, which was a great performance. It was fun. It was at the Laughed Out Loud Factory in San Antonio. It was worth every penny. It wasn't expensive, but it was a good time. I enjoyed it. And then I got to speak with the cast of Clerks through a Wizard World Conference con, which is something I want to kind of talk about in further videos, and that was pretty cool. I'm starting to really understand. I like going to Comic Cons. I like to do all that stuff, but I'm starting to understand this new digital virtual avenue we're going in, and getting get used to it. I like it. I prefer it over nothing. And then and between all that stuff we had doing this weekend, I also did a movie, a short film. I like to do the 48-hour film festival, the 48-hour film project, and it's basically you have from Friday at 7 p.m. to Sunday at 7 p.m. to complete up to 7-minute film, and then it's a competition that goes up against other other production teams or creators, and you just kind of just enjoy your movies and enjoy the process of making a movie in 48 hours. I didn't realize I've been doing this since 2013. A buddy of mine got me into it, and I just kind of never stopped. And then, or ironically, when I started going back to school in 2015, one of my first class was a screenwriting class, and inside that class, I met the person that runs the 48-hour project, and I met her. And that was cool. Kind of getting more information about the actual competition is pretty cool. I just enjoy creating stuff, and being able to do one this weekend remotely, outside of the comfort of my own home, was really, really amazing. Just I don't know. I only did one take, so I'm kind of like taking a few. But David was able to do some more magic with what I gave him. It was pretty cool. I was asked to be in this one, so I didn't have to really produce, or I kind of focused more on acting on this one. Someone asked me to be on their set, so I wanted to make sure that I'm kind of abiding by their script and their roles and everything. Even though I have my own stuff, but that's not my set. So learning to work with other people is such a great experience. It's rewarding when you see the outcome and you realize okay, I wasn't the problem. I was able to help out. Cool. And then I see my co-star. He's easily doing everything too. So I have built my confidence in being oh, okay, cool. He's doing it like this. I'm gonna do it like this too. Because in my head, I'm thinking big budget and how do we make it look cool and angles. And it was very simple. I'm happy I didn't really. My creative input was kind of limited on this because it wasn't my idea. So I can't really. I don't really like forcing myself on other people's ideas. So I just have to kind of live with it. It was cool. Live in that world. So that's something else. Also, I'm gonna make extra side money, side hustle. I'm gonna kind of record that, and that's just doing with my graphic design background and animation and video. I wanted to work on more projects. Just in general, stay busy. 2020 really showed me that, or 2021 really showed me The 2020 could have been the beginning of something, or something that's just be prepared is what's definitely showing me. So I'm ready to kind of do more work. I have to wake up a lot way earlier, but that's the schedule that I have that works for me. I'm lucky right now because my son's still asleep, but I'm pretty sure he's already waking up. But I think the majority of my day is going to be in the morning and then at night. And during the mid part of my day, I'm just going to hang out with my son and educate him. And he's getting closer to 3, so it's amazing the way they learn and the things they do and they pick up. And also just my meals. Also have here my meals, things I cook, and kind of post up a little bit more. I like cooking a lot. It's a lot cheaper. That's the main reason, other than the good flavor at the end and the cheap, the cost effective. I enjoy. And the last thing I need to do is talk about my podcast. I have been doing. I did 3 podcasts, and I've been doing 2 actively. One I had to kind of put a pause on, but I have 2 podcasts that I need to promote more. I don't really promote enough, so I want to learn how to do that using digital content or digital media, and see how I can promote some of my digital content. I've been doing the podcast for a while, so we're looking at already going on like month 6 or something like that. So we're doing good. Hopefully to branch off, and once we start marketing more and kind of see who we can work with, it's turning into a cool gang of growing and just enjoying things. But like I said, I'm doing just some quick videos. See how I don't know. I'm gonna figure this out. Just get started is the name, the main thing, and the whole purpose of this video is I'm gonna use the month of March. There's 31 days in it. I'm gonna use every day to see if I can how I have to try to figure out how I can consistently record and post every day. Now, my first problem when I first got started doing all this was the memory. Your memory is gonna mess up a lot. You're gonna feel like, even me filming this, I'm learning I gotta hurry up and cut it up because I don't want to eat up all my memory. I have a few external hard drives that I've been using and to store my memory. But there's so many things with these computers that I just don't want to get too tied down on. But you gotta learn how to troubleshoot. You gotta have an IT guy, and that's what I'm learning how to kind of do on my own. And what I'm gonna do with I have my journal. What I'm basically gonna do is just everything I write down in my journal, the things that I complete, the things I don't complete, the things that I want to improve on. I got a calendar, so I'm gonna Seinfeld. It was this or like unicorns or mountains, and I was like, this is I'm a media guy, so let's do the Seinfeld. But then some people might get a little offended. There's a little somebody on the front, but it's a character I'm looking at, not the actual actor. We know I'm about Michael Richards and Kramer. So basically, here, just in case anybody. There we go. So I have the Seinfeld calendar here. It's just a calendar, and this is the skin that's on. But I'm gonna basically look at. We've already passed January. It's gone. There's Jerry. Sorry, Jerry. And there's Elaine for February, and I'm pretty sure it's George. It's gonna be George for March because it just sounds like that's George. George Costanza for March. Yeah, this is definitely meant for me. We're gonna focus on March, and basically and it's the golf balls. And basically what I'm gonna do is, I don't have a lot of space to work with, so I can't really write down a lot of things. I might do a key for myself or something, but see, I don't want to overdo it. I do stuff like that. So basically what I want to do is take my calendar, take my daily goals at the end of the day, and write down what I did, and write down what I want to do, and then just write down, did I do them or not? And just so I can go back and see. You can do this all digitally. You can do this through Google Drive. You can do this through Microsoft Excel. There's multiple digital versions to do this, but I'm still very analog, and I like to be physically do things. I could literally like write it out and then put it digital, whatever. But I like to do it this way only because I'm a visual guy. I need to see it in the computer. Even though I have a to-do list, I have to go to the to-do list every day or whenever I want to work on it. And I noticed even that little hassle, because you can forget, or unless you're super focused. And this is my whole goal, is to be super focused on this. So work on that. But I noticed that when it's just in my face like this, like I can just grab it, look at it, all right, go. And that's just, that's the way I work. I usually put it by the door in my studio, so on my way out I can always see it. Put it in front of you. You want your goals. You want even if you have problems, you want them in front of your face, so you can figure out how to work on them, and you can figure out how to get rid of them or make them better, or just figure out how to adapt to it. Because there's some things that we can't get away from, so we have to learn to work with it and adapt, and then move forward. Stagnant is really bad. And this character, I call him Lucas. this character I created, I did nothing, and I got nothing. And I'm not really creating a new character with this. I'm doing this is actually CJ. This is me, but through this, I'll probably end up trying to find a positive version of that character. But I already started doing little things. Cleaning is the first thing you really want to do. Make sure you have good energy. But I also more in my, I don't know if you can tell, more in my back brace. It's just a support. It's just for back. It's a posture. That's all. I like working on my posture. I grew up a gamer, so I was always playing video games like this. So I always feel like I have a hunch. So this way it'll help me out, like work on it. I bought this like 2 years ago, and it's as soon as I put it on, I instantly felt, oh wow, this is a different. I've been doing this all wrong. I know I'm aware of my posture because my grandmother is very aware of it for me, so she helps me out with it. She'll walk up to me and she'll just go, like, what's going on? And look at that. She goes like that, and then it's like to pick your posture. You want to have, I don't know. I for multiple characters, I put on. Oh God, I'll admit this. I put on a cape. I don't know why villains and superheroes do capes. I want to try to figure out what's up with cape. I put on. I was watching The Mandalorian. I saw Golf Mall. Oh God, Gian Esposito's Giancarlo Esposito's character. I can't even. Darth Maul. No, not Darth Maul. I'm totally gonna clip this part out. But I saw the. Dude, I'm gonna totally clip that out. It's gonna bother me. I just had it in my head. Moff Gideon. There we go. It was Moff Gideon, and I saw on Mandalorian how Gian is running around, and he's walking around like with that power. You need to have like your general, some kind of admiral, or some kind of military. You need people to look at you with a statue and whatnot. So I tried walking around like that, and I because of the snow we had, I was using my combat boots, and it started kind of like, I was like, oh, and as soon as I put my back brace on it, it really helped me like get into this character. So regardless whether I have to use this for the character or not, I want to learn how to create a character with a cape and boots. I have no idea why, but that's just something I want to do. I'll leave that with you. Let's see. I'm gonna try to just figure out how to clean up the videos, but it comes with time. I'm literally doing this all at once. I couldn't find my tripod this morning, my miniature tripod, and I don't want it. I might be in the room with my son, so I don't want to wake him up. So I just got on my computer and just started using the built-in computer, the camera, and that's just how it's going to be sometimes with certain things you want to do. But let's see what I can get done. Let's see what's going. I'm gonna try to. I don't know. Let's see where I go. We'll see what end product we get at the end of the month. But all right. Thank you for watching. I'll see you later.